And what Anthony Mackie said is right. Now we're in an age where people just can't be friends. Nothing against homosexuality. That's what's here, man. We love it all. You know what I mean? But the fact that I can't say Corey, I love you, without be like, yo, they're in a relationship now.
Hey everyone, support our Patreon, which helps us to continue bringing you our live streams, videos, and podcasts while bringing you new content such as exclusive live streams and animated shorts.
It's like, had a whole thing where people were trying to ship Falcon and Winter Soldier, making them have them be a gay couple.
Yeah, I saw that where they were trying to make them a gay couple. They've been trying that for the longest.
Yeah, and Anthony Mackie came out and said something about it. And the headlines are trying to sensationalize what he said. Meanwhile, I didn't think what he said was bad at all.
What did Anthony Mackie say?
Well, I guess in a nutshell, what he was saying is, we're living in a society now where you're watching a movie and two male leads can't just be platonic friends. Right? They have to be in a relationship just because, they're talking to each other, calling each other. They legitimately love each other, but they can't do that. They have to be gay. If it has to be.
Yeah, he's right. So I see that weird. Too.
What do you see?
Like in every movie and show, like if you see like close male friends, like they have to be gay. Like they cannot be any like just friends or like what happened to bromance,
Well, you know what? That's ever since people just started writing fan fiction and became popular, all of a sudden, like every time, you're right. Every listen, it's just I don't know if it's the internet, if it's the new age, or just fan fiction just became more popular, but that's just how it's gonna be. When two dudes get together in any kind of capacity, in any kind of show, any kind of movie, just two dudes who are buddies. They used to call them buddy flicks. You used to call them, what do they call them? Buddies. They used to call them something else, man.
Homies.
but buddy, buddy cop, buddy action movies, buddy flicks. Those are what they used to call them. And but now there's always going to be one person who's going to say, yeah, they're each other. One person's always going to imagine them each other, man.
Always.
Yeah, and that seems to be, that's what's echoing now in a lot of these, shows. What people want that to happen, or like you said, fan fictioning that to happen. And what Anthony Mackie said is right. Now we're in an age where people just can't be friends. Nothing against homosexuality. That's what's here, man. We love it all. You know what I mean? But the fact that I can't say Corey, I love you, without be like, yo, they're in a relationship now.
Yeah. Listen, I'm not saying it, and that's how it's always been. Listen, no matter what it was, it can go back to cave drawings. You had two stick figures on the cave, and I'm sure some other caveman came up and said, they each other. I'm sure there's been
they do boom boom to each other.
They do the stinky dance. I'm sure that even back in those days that they saw two dudes together in some form of media, whether it's on a wall or whether it's on the big screen, and said, man, they fucking each other. But the difference is that today people like, it's not enough for them to write fan fiction. People like, now they got to write petitions. No, make it happen. I want it now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's what it is.
It ain't fantasy no more. It's like, where's my gay sex?
But then it spins off to other stuff that kind of nobody was even thinking about. But then all of a sudden it becomes a thing. So now something else adjacent to that is like, I think the screenwriter for Star Wars says, yeah, Luke and Han Solo were a couple.
No.
Yeah,
no, they weren't.
But that's what it is. And then you get the grabbing attention headline that says, Luke Skywalker, Mark Hamill, confirms that Luke Skywalker was gay. Now, when you read the article, Luke Skywalker says that he, in a nutshell, he was saying he got a lot of letters from, gay people coming out and asking, do you think, as a character, was Luke gay? And he said, listen, Luke Skywalker is whoever you want him to be. So if he is gay to you, he is gay. If he's not, he's not. But
That's a very diplomatic answer too. Whatever you
I'm
want
like,
him
Jesus.
to be.
What's that on?
No, these sensational headlines are just trying to catch you, with these words, and everybody wants to try to put their spin on what's going on. And I just think it's funny to me, man. And it goes all the way back to that stuff. And poor Billy D. Williams, when they said that he was gender fluid because he said something about having the feelings of women.
You know what?
They ran off talking about Billy D's gender fluid, and he's like, "What? Doing who?"
I'm sorry, and it's not homophobic to say this because it comes down to how natural it is. Like if those characters were written originally like that, then
Right,
fine, but
right.
let's not retroactively try to stick a dick up some dude's ass. Let's not go back. If that's the way they were naturally written, or if we felt like that was organic, I don't mind. You can give me all the fucking gay Jedis in the world. I don't mind, man. I'm cool with it. But fuck, man, let's not go back and retroactively try to make people gay because that's what you want. I'm sorry. Just because you see the greatest bromance ever told up there don't mean we all gotta fucking see it. I'm sorry. Write this shit, and stick to it. Guy, you know what? I'm gonna call it right now. Chewbacca was fucking Han Solo. Let's just say it, man.
Let's just get out the way.
You know what? It ain't nothing but a whole universe and galaxy of fucking. Everybody just going at it.
Hashtag couples goals. Look at
Yes.
that.
Yeah, man. How can you forget about C-3PO and R2-D2 now?
Oh,
Come on.
shit. We always knew about
yeah.
it. Now, that I believe. And by the way, C-3PO was a bottom. Guys have always looked at chicks. If there's more than one chick, dudes are like, oh yeah, that's fucking hot. They're fucking each other. you know they're all going down on each other. You know that, right?
Either that or subtly saying, that would be nice.
Yeah, that's what it is, guys. And if they weren't doing that, guys were wishing that. Guys, like you watch Charlie's Angels, guys, because you look at that, and guys would tell you, like, if you see some guy and they're talking about something like Charlie's Angels, the guy would tell you, like, you know what would be cool with Charlie's Angels? And you're going to think like, oh, what, like some action piece? Or if they, another movie or something. Now they'll come in and be like, you know what would be cool? If they just start fucking each other, man. If they got naked and just start going down.
Then you're admitting that this comes from male audience. Like, they want to make fuck females each other and guys
but that's
fuck
the way it's
each other
always
too.
been.
It's all coming from male sexual brain.
But that's the way it's always been. Guys cannot look at two women together and just think that they're friends. Women cannot be friends.
But looks like they cannot look at it as guys
hold
either.
on. Guys look at girls and you see two, and I tell you why, this is how bad men think. Two girls can be friends if they're fat or if they're ugly.
Messed up.
Yeah, that's the way the mentality works. I'm not saying that this is right, not at all, but a lot of guys think like, sure, if they look like dudes or if they're fat or they're ugly, yeah, they can be friends. But if they're hot, every guy looks at two girls together and they cannot be friends. At some point, they are so hot that they have to all, at some point, have sex with each other.
And it doesn't help sometimes when women call their friends, oh, my girlfriend, I'll be at my girlfriend's house, my girlfriend. Meaning just a friend, but you take that girlfriend thing a little too seriously in your head, and there you go.
So guys have done this all the time. That's just been a given. It seems more progressive when it's two dudes.
So it looks like guys are just not discriminating anymore. They think everybody's fucking each other.
Well, progressives out there want guys. They like, let's get guys out there fucking as much as we thought girls were fucking each other.
Okay, that's what I'm saying.
So when dudes saw two girls together, they always think that's hot. So now people are reversing it on us and thinking like, oh man, Han Solo and Chewbacca, wow, that's hot.
That's definitely hot.
Yeah,
Han
man.
Solo loves bears for sure.
We got a club here called, what's it called?
Iron Bear.
The Iron Bear. I think I saw Chewbacca there one time.
Right? Yeah, he would be
man.
the most popular guy there. Tall, hairy.
So it's
I was there on the 1 and 2s, huh?
yeah. So it's just a progressive move, man, that they want to see guys. They want to make it seem more fair, more balanced, to make it seem like You know, society's accepting gay people more. We want every dude who's with another dude to be gay now. But I'm gonna tell you, man, it wasn't cool for guys to be looking at girls all the time and saying, you know what, oh, I can't wait to see them make out. It's not cool to try to make everybody gay just because there's two dudes hanging around in the same room.
Yeah, I mean, and that was pretty much his that's what he was saying in that article for Vanity Fair. But, you know, people want to take that headline and make it seem as though he's saying something, you know, indiscriminate or something crazy like that. When really he's just stating, you know, pretty much obvious.
Right now, let me tell you, no one is saying anything about gay characters, gay progressiveness in the media. No, I like seeing that. I think that's great. It's about time we did see that. I'm not the one that gets repulsed when I see two dudes kissing on the screen. I don't give a fuck. That doesn't change my life or anything like that. Good for them. It happens, man. Yeah. As they say, I hate to bring out these mottos and these sayings that they got, but fuck it. Love is love, sex is sex. I don't give a fuck, man. As long as it's consensual and everybody knows what they're doing, mind your own goddamn business. And by the way, that's the way the world is. So yes, normalize it. But if it stop trying to go back and make things gay just because, I don't know, it turns you on, it makes you feel more progressive. If two characters are written as gay and that feels natural, then that's fine. Don't go back just because Bucky was hanging out with the Falcon and all of a sudden it's like, oh, you know, they fucking each other. No, they're not. They're saving the world. They're fighting crime. They're saving the galaxy. Can we just leave it at that?
Yeah, some people just don't fuck each other. You know, it's okay.
Yeah, Jesus Christ. Is that and I agree with you, Oz. Just because somebody comes out and says something that is just hinted as, I disagree with that. That's not an anti-gay agenda. That's not an anti-gay opinion. You know. So I don't know. Keep it to your fan fiction. If you want, there's nothing wrong. I tell you what we do. There's nothing wrong with you talking about. If you want to go and write in your own story about Bucky and Sam fucking each other.
Yeah, have your fantasies on your own story.
If you want to see Sam getting that Bucky, then you go ahead and write that, and you jack off to that as much as you like. I have no problem with that. I think that's great. But stop trying to force these people to make a situation that ain't there.
That's the problem I got with it.
Damn, Oz, you got me hot right now.
I'm sorry, I had to bring it up, man. It was a hot week on Facebook and all these.
Now everybody says they're gay.
Man.
Yeah. Yeah, when I say you got me hot, I'm thinking like, damn, that's not a bad idea for Bucky and Sam. Damn, they are kind of cute, you know.
It is.
Yeah, there it is. He's like, hey, he's pointing at him. Is like, hey, you thinking about? Hey, you ever thought about?
No, man, he's keeping the shield in between. I was like, no.
Yeah. He like, damn, Bucky, you looking good today. They said, Corey. See, I knew somebody can come in and try to say something. Corey, you have made those comments about Bucky and Sam. Yeah, I was fucking joking.
Yeah, that's the thing.
I was joking.
That's the thing.
Everybody's made jokes. Yeah, I made a joke about that. Yeah.
That's what Corey does. That's his job.
Yeah, I joked about this. Yeah, I did. I joked about it, and a lot of people joked about it. It was, you know, I didn't write letters or make a petition to Marvel saying, hey, and by the way, make them fuck each other in the last episode.
It's one thing to joke about. It's another thing to, you know, make it a headline. You know. Yeah. That's two different things.
It's one thing to joke about it. It's another thing, as you say, Oz, to make it a headline, to make to make some sort of campaign for it.
Right.
And then it's another thing to have somebody say, I don't think we need to do that. It's not necessary. That's not the story we're telling. And then get criticized for being, oh shit, you must be homophobic. No, get the fuck out of here with that. Hey, DT crew, hope y'all are doing well. I want to say that while I myself am not gay, I do understand why there is a lot of gay shipping between two males in fandom. Unlike females in cartoons or TV shows, there isn't, or almost rarely, a point where a main male character has come out as gay or bi, even if that character has had some potential gay moments of the show. Legend of Korra had Korra get with her friend at the end of the show. Adventure Time had two friends, Princess Bubblegum and Marceline Kiss, and Steven Universe had multiple gay main female characters. However, when it comes to guys who are close on a show, even if it's to the point where it gets borderline gay, they are not allowed to cross that boundary because studio execs probably feel like people would be grossed out and it doesn't feel like two girls kissing or even just simply coming out. Hopefully all this stuff eventually becomes no big deal. that all main characters, male and female, can be gay if the writer wants them to be. And I completely agree with you about everything you're saying, except that I don't believe in, again, retroactively going and making characters gay when they haven't been written that way. What people need to do, and I completely 100% agree with you, they do need to start putting more gay male characters in things, because it's been so accepted that 2 hot women are allowed to be gay. And why? Because that pleases the man. But 2 male characters are not supposed to be gay and mainstream, and that's fucked up. So from here on out, I'm gonna get Oz's opinion on this, but I feel like the solution is not going back and changing characters gay, but moving forward and writing more roles and bigger roles for male gay characters.
Yeah, I mean, you hit it on the head, right? You know, that's exactly what it is, I guess. And that, it's not the argument. That's what the discussion was about. You know, just going back and trying to rewrite something to fit whatever narrative wants to be told, or whatever shock value you're trying to put out there. You know, going forward, let's have some new characters that are, you know, are progressive that way, and let's write them that way from the beginning instead of trying to retrofit these things. That's all. You hit it on the head. And again, I do agree with what my man was saying there as well.
Yeah.
Good point.
You got a point there, Miss Mia?
Yeah, I think the same way. I think there are gonna be a lot of gay characters pretty soon because it's pretty normal now. But like, there's no point to make people gay. You know?
Yeah, don't force it because that feels phony.